Imagine a world where the Isotta Fraschini Tipo 8A never disappeared from the stage of luxury motoring. If the Marque had survived into the modern era, refining its heritage of elegance engineering and exclusivity, it could very well have stood shoulder to shoulder with Rolls-Royce as a rival for the crown of ultimate luxury. While Rolls-Royce built its empire on quiet power and timeless prestige, the reborn Isotta Fraschini would have embodied Italian artistry and flamboyant sophistication, offering not just luxury, but drama, passion, and individuality in a contest between British restraint and Italian grandeur. The outcome might have redefined what it means to be the best car in the world. The Italian grandeur, a rival to the crown, the Isotta Fraschini Tipo 8A was a magnificent Italian automobile that stood as a direct competitor to the Duesenberg Model J, produced by the Milan-based company Isotta Fraschini. The Tipo 8A was not just a car, it was a symbol of opulence engineering excellence and the flamboyant style of Italy's industrial elite. The Isotta Fraschini Tipo 8A was produced from 1924 to 1931. It succeeded the Tipo 8, the world's first production straight 8-cylinder car. The company sold only the chassis, allowing a variety of prestigious coach builders to create custom bodies. This practice ensured that every car carried a unique personality and reflected the artistic vision of its owner and chosen coach builder. While the production numbers were relatively low compared to American competitors, exclusivity was part of its charm. Each chassis represented a blank canvas upon which a masterpiece of automotive art could be built. The heart of the Tipo 8A was its enormous 7.3-liter, 445 cubic inches overhead valve straight 8 engine. This engine was a technological marvel, producing approximately 110 to 120 horsepower, while less powerful than the Duesenberg Model J on paper. The Isotta Fraschini engine was known for its smoothness and reliability. It featured a 3-speed manual transmission, and the chassis was a substantial, robust unit designed to support the heavy and luxurious custom bodywork. It also had 4-wheel mechanical drum brakes, a common feature for the era, but less advanced than the Duesenberg's hydraulic system. Nevertheless, the Tipo 8A delivered unmatched refinement and ease of driving. It was often praised by motoring journalists for its supple ride and the effortless way it carried its massive bulk at speed. The car was capable of reaching top speeds of nearly 85 miles per hour, a remarkable figure for such a large and stately vehicle. In addition, many models were equipped with advanced features, such as vacuum-assisted brakes and adjustable suspension components that further enhance its reputation for comfort and control. The Tipo 8A was a canvas for some of the world's finest coach builders, including Castagna, Cesare Sala, and Farina, later Pininfarina as a result. No. Two Tipo 8E cars were exactly alike. Buyers had the freedom to transform the bare chassis into rolling works of art, and the result was often breathtaking. The cars often featured elegant flowing lines, sculpted fenders, and ornate details that captured the very essence of the Art Deco movement. Their exteriors combined dramatic proportions with delicate craftsmanship, while the interiors were trimmed with the finest woods, leathers, and fabrics to create an atmosphere of refined luxury. These automobiles were not merely means of transportation, but personal statements of wealth, power, and taste. They were typically long, low-slung, and exuded a sense of aristocratic flair, commanding attention wherever they appeared. Among the most famous examples were limousine-bodied cars designed for heads of state, grand cabriolets for the social elite, and extravagant town cars for industrial magnates. Each one stood as a testament to the unmatched artistry of the European coach building tradition, which made every Isotta Fraschini a rolling sculpture as much as a machine. The car was popular with Europe's wealthiest families, but it found a particularly strong following in the United States. In fact, it quickly became known as Hollywood's darling. Because of its appeal among movie stars, directors, and producers, the Tipo 8A was a favorite of the silver screen elite, with famous owners including Rudolph Valentino, the biggest heartthrob of the silent film era. For them, the Isotta Fraschini was not just a car, but a stage on wheels, a way to project glamour both on and off screen in the classic film Sunset Boulevard. The main character, Norma Desmond, owns a magnificent Isotta Fraschini, which further cemented its status as a symbol of old-world grandeur and faded Hollywood glory. Owning one was a declaration of unmatched prestige. The Tipo 8A was also among the most expensive cars of its time, often costing more than a Duesenberg. A complete car with a custom body could easily exceed $20,000 in the 1920s, a staggering sum at the time, and one that limited its ownership to only the most affluent circles. Notable buyers included royalty, business magnates, and cultural icons who prized the car for its exclusivity and unparalleled elegance. It became a fixture at glamorous events and luxury resorts, a visual shorthand for privilege and high standing. Today, surviving examples of the Tipo 8A are considered priceless treasures in the collector world, often commanding millions at auction and celebrated in prestigious concours d'elegance competitions. Isotta Fraschini focused on graceful, refined luxury, and a reputation built over decades. Its appeal was in its European heritage and classic design. Duesenberg was a statement of raw American power and advanced engineering, designed to be the fastest and most powerful car on the road, while the Duesenberg was the American king of performance. The Isotta Fraschini was the European symbol of grace and old-world sophistication. It was a car that didn't need to prove its speed. Its elegance and exclusivity spoke for themselves. The contrast between the two brands captured the cultural spirit of their respective nations, one built around innovation, speed, and competition, the other rooted in tradition, artistry, and aristocratic refinement. While the Duesenberg lived on in American legend as the ultimate performance luxury car, the Isotta Fraschini Tipo 8A remains an enduring symbol of Italy's golden age of coach-built luxury, a car that defined an era when automobiles were not just machines, but rolling expressions of human ambition, artistry, and dreams. In the end, the Isotta Fraschini Tipo 8A was more than a car. It was a statement, a testament to an era when automobiles were born, not just from engineering, but from artistry, ambition, and dreams, while history crowned Rolls-Royce as the enduring symbol of luxury and left Duesenberg as the American icon of power. The Isotta Fraschini Tipo 8 remains the forgotten rival, a vision of what Italian grandeur could have achieved had it endured. Had it survived into the modern era, it might have stood as the only true European challenger to Rolls-Royce, blending heritage with flamboyance and rewriting the balance of power in the world of luxury automobiles. Its legacy today reminds us that sometimes greatness isn't measured by longevity, but by the brilliance of the mark it leaves behind.